Hi Leo Singh Rashi. I feel that this month you might achieve great heights in relationship. Okay, with the beginning card as the world, I feel that if you were stressing over in terms of like you were not having a proper communication or things were on hold, take it as it is applicable for each one of you, and you were stressing over it. You were having some sleepless nights. You were basically you were not very happy about communicating things to other people because there was no solution. Uh, but then I feel that things might have turned. Reason being that someone thought about it very deeply, and they might have felt that if they are independent and if they are financially well off, and if they are earning well, they are able to provide for themselves, then maybe that is what is the requirement of time for now. So I feel that with the world, it means that for few of you, it could also be applicable that the relationship, if there were any gaps in between, if there were non clarity of things, then maybe this is the perfect time to actually speak about it and to come in terms with whatever you were lacking in terms of relationship. And it could also be a scenario for people who are not in a very committed relationship, that they might be very happy being independent themselves, that they are not dependent on others for their financial freedom, and they might feel happy about it. Or if in case there was some financial struggle which was also impacting relationship or the needs that are there in the relationship, then maybe this is the time, this is a fruitful time that things would try and get solved by itself. Definitely there would be some participation by your end, but things could sort of get resolved. I also feel that as the month progresses, there is some inherent energy of inherent energy which will make you keep going. Okay, if in case you're also not let's say you're not with your person right now, for some reason or the other you have not found him, you are not in a very committed relationship, you are handling things casually, whatsoever the case is, you'll find the strength to deal with the time. And if in case you already have a partner with you, definitely things would try and take shape, because you'll feel that power within. You'll feel that this is the time that I am not actually stressing over small things. This would be like a positive time, right? And you would feel the energy of the time. You will try to stay less anxious, majorly calm, definitely hopeful, but you will also feel the inherent strength that is always there in Leos, because Leos are like leaders. Okay, definitely if they'll not be having strength within, they'll not be able to lead other people, right? So you definitely have that powerhouse of strength within, just that you need to execute it, and this would be the perfect month to execute whatever is there in your store. Okay, I feel that if there was a relationship which demanded some sort of if that relationship demanded a contribution from your end, a commitment from your end, you will be sharing your cups this time. And this would be the perfect time because you've already gathered that much confidence. By strength, definitely I also would emphasize on confidence, because if you'll have that confidence within, you'll feel that power to take decisions, right? No one else is going to control your mind or manipulate you, right? So you will be able to share love, passion, same amount of energy exchange would be there in this month, if in case you are willing for doing that, right? But I also feel that after you will be having that strength and confidence to shape up some beautiful things in your life, to make that beautiful decision that was pending from a long time now. You might also feel that there is some drop of energy in terms of drop of emotional energy. Like, you might also feel that even after committing to something, I'm not actually very happy within. Something is still lacking. You might feel it, but even though there will be many things that will be in front of you that you should actually cherish, you should be grateful for that, but due to some reason you will not be able to judge people or situations properly. There will be some, some sadness in between, that my idea of a relationship, my idea of a partner was this, my definition stands out to be this, and whatever I am receiving or whatever communication we have, definitely there is a miss in that. So take it as it resonates for each one of you. I also feel you are dealing with a water sign, and when you're dealing with a water sign, definitely they are very emotional, and if you have to also communicate to them something, communicate in a manner that they would understand what you are asking them to do or what you are actually telling them, right? Be clear with them, because they are very soft internally, right? They might have hard exteriors, but internally they are very soft, right? They're very vulnerable to emotional changes, challenges, issues in relationships, right? Because it is everything that they prioritize. They would be ambitious for their relationship. They would keep their relationships with people or their loved ones on number one priority. So whenever you're dealing with some water sign, just keep that in mind, that you have to be very honest with them, because they are very brutally honest when it comes to a situation of relation, right, or a commitment. So they mostly they don't fool around, and they don't want to keep things casual also. But somehow I feel that there is a drop in energy this time. It could be you, or if you have a water sign partner, it could be their energy, but the idea is to get in touch with the roots. Why has that happened? Post you have said yes to a commitment, or they have basically said yes to a commitment, or even if it is not a very new commitment, if you are in a commitment, then what is the drop and where is the catch? Okay, the energy is going to somehow diminish as the month progresses. You might be having more than two things to juggle. You might be having multiple things with you which you want to take care of, and because of that you will not be able to keep everything intact. I mean, if we have 4-5 things at hand and we are not able to provide proper time to each one of them, definitely we might slip one or two things, right? Some things might slip out of our hand. So I feel like you would be in that situation wherein you have to keep hold on things or changes in a relationship, whatever, or your personal and professional life balance. Take it as it would be for you. And I also feel this has to do with someone leaving. Someone could be leaving for a better job opportunity, and that could make the other one feel somehow sad or losing control, losing power in a relationship, not in a very happy space, not feeling victorious, right? They might be feeling as if it is a downfall for them. If in case someone is leaving for a job opportunity, or because they are having many things at hand that they are not able to, because of the responsibility, they are not able to have a shared responsibility, and hence they have to take that decision. So they might do that, and the other one would feel somehow or if it could also be the case if that same person is leaving, it could be you or the other half, and they themselves are not very happy about it, but they have to take that decision and they'll take it. But even if they move, or you move, or there is a substantial amount of halt in a relationship, in a situation, or in emotional exchange, I still feel that you both are connected with each other, and you won't be, even if you're not physically in front of each other, you'll definitely, your mind will be wandering around and you'll always think of the other. I feel this is a very strong relationship, and because of the feelings, because of the depth of relationship, I feel that you are going to feel very dependent on them. Somehow, even if you're financially independent, you might feel certain dependencies in terms of, certain dependencies like emotional dependency. I feel that somehow there'll be energy exchange, there'll be heat, and it won't be definitely, it won't be a good heat, right? It would make you sad, it would make someone very vulnerable. Again, there's a water sign involved. I guess many of you would be having this sequence with a water sign these days. I feel like someone will be somehow sad. They'll not be able to take it very well, right? They'll be disturbed mentally, emotionally. They'll feel like challenged because something that has happened, that would happen definitely as the month would progress during the end 4-5 days of the month, that is not going to be in favor of that particular person. And the other half also, I feel that would be impacted. Either it could be you or the other one. Let's suppose if it is a water sign and that is coming again and again, it could be the other one who could be a water sign, or it could be you who are portraying their energy also. You are being very emotional in a relationship right now. Leos are fiery, but again they have heart, right? So this could be your energy also. I definitely feel that someone is feeling very entangled with the other half, with the other half as in the other one. If you are in a very committed relationship, if this is a marriage or any such friendship, very strong friendship. So we are talking about these certain relationships. Love and relationship reading means that we are not talking about the casual relationships, because the cards that usually come out are about relationship that matters, that are most significant, and not the casual ones or flings, right? So I feel that since there is some entanglement involved, there is some karmic debts involved, there is karma exchange, I feel. So someone is going to feel little dizzy, someone is going to feel little sad because of whatever is happening, and I feel they would feel like something has not been done into their favor, and they'll be pretty much upset about it. Okay, I also feel that you might feel powerless this month. Powerless in terms of, see, you started off with something very beautiful, something very promising, then you have that capacity to embrace it also, but deep down you are not having the control in a relationship. See, control means not domination, control means being able to control your own feelings. You should not be emotionally dependent on other, because that creates a barrier in relationship. Even if that looks like beautiful today, that even if it looks beautiful today, that I will not be able to live without you, I'll not be able to, you need to call me these many times in a day, but after a certain time when people are preoccupied in other things, this sometimes become little the rules and regulations in relationship, it becomes little difficult to handle. And if someone is not able to go as per your schedule or as per what you want or think of a relationship, then definitely it can cause conflict also. So the intent is to be free and let others be also independent. Let others not also be independent in a relationship, and let others also feel like they also own something in a relationship. It is not a dictatorship, and things would not always work out as per your plan or as per you whatever you communicate as per your communication, right? They also have a say in a relationship. They also can take decision, even if it is joining a organization that involves extensive travel, or even if it is moving out to a different city because of other issues. But or if someone feels suffocated enough in a relationship, they want to take some pauses here and there, and they want to settle the ongoing traumas, and they want to discuss something that is very much sort of infecting them for some reason. And that is also a relationship only. That is also what a relationship expects out of you, right? It is not always flowery and always romantic and you always having those beautiful and precious moments. It's all about life, how you are handling life, how you are handling day-to-day life, because that is all about commitment, that is all about care. If you are able to heal each other, care for each other in situations wherein they demand the utmost support, then that builds a strong foundation for a relationship. And not always having those cheesy moments or romantic dates, or likewise you are unhappy because someone is showing some less interest and they are not able to balance things out with you right now, that how they used to do, or they are moving for some reason. So don't get so much dependent on others. Okay, so I feel you will lack some power because you have given that control to other person, as in you might not know yourself, but you have given some sort of authority to them, that if they are not in front of you, you might feel powerless. If they have taken a decision without your permission, you might feel powerless. If they are doing something for themselves, for their self growth, you might feel low or left out, right? So you need to break that energy, you need to get out of that, you need to don't hold anyone, just free them. Because whenever you will give actual and required and respected space in a relationship, your relationship becomes more meaningful, more organic. You need to share, you need to give some respect, and you need to sometimes give some space in a relationship, because that would be the requirement of the time. And by doing that, you'll also feel that you will not be in that stuck energy wherein you don't have any power. You are in a vegetable state that you cannot move because someone has basically chained you. You will not feel like that. Just don't give away your power, don't give away your peace of mind, right? So let's see what the guidance card holds for dear Leos. Health. I feel that maybe because this is taking a toll on your emotional health, so someone might be neglecting their health right now. See, health is not only that you have a wound and you are going to doctor, or your test report has somewhat come alarming and then you have to show to a doctor, right? It could be that you are having sleepless nights, you are having so much of anxiety and tension and worry about a relationship or a person or their moves, that you might not be aware of it, but you might slowly be having some hypertension. Your BP would go up and down, you would freak much more easily, you'll freak out much more easily, your heart rate would be just jumping here and there, right? So the thing is to balance these emotions so as to your health would also not get compromised in a way, because this is a very long journey. This is not about sequence of days, this is about your life in total. Today you might be having this beautiful relationship, tomorrow that might convert into something very beautiful, right? So the intent is to just free yourself from negative emotions, and hence your health would also be free from any negativity. Okay, so all the very best Leos, and Om Sai Ram.